Dr. Jaffe, some practitioners have used glandular supplements for many, many years. Can you expound on the history of glandular use in supplements and or medication? And maybe even talk about why PERQ doesn't use glandular sourced ingredients? Would you as a doc, ever recommend a glandular? Why or why not?
No, as a clinician, as a scientist, I would never recommend a glandular because of two issues. Number one, by the time you get the glandular, it will immunize you as a foreign invader. Number two, why would we give a glandular? To support the glands. What glands would we be supporting? Well, the adrenals, the thyroid, the pancreas, the ovaries, the testes, those glands, because they're the endocrine glands. My view is that you want adaptogenic solutions that restore and rehabilitate so that the body can recover. When you give glandulars, you are masking a problem. You are not solving a problem. You are providing modest hormone support in a very complex matrix. And just remember that in order to get a glandular, some animal, mostly a pig, but some animal, has to be rendered, which means the thyroid and the adrenals have to be extracted and put on wet ice for a certain period of time because they can't do it any other way. And by the time autolysis, which means the cells are self-destructing because the animal is now dead. And when the animal is dead, the organs, whether it's the thyroid, the adrenals, the ovaries, the testes, the pancreas of the animal's still dead, which means the cells at a variable rate are decomposing and releasing all sorts of foreign stuff into the body that is immunizing. And now let me tell you a little story about one of the most famous physicians who taught other physicians to use glandular extracts until he developed autoimmune hypersensitivity to the very glandulars he was recommending and taking. And it was such a severe problem that he actually had to leave practice and move to the Southwest, where he lived happily for a while without practicing medicine, because the consequences of what he had done to himself were irreversible in my limited experience. But he was a friend, and I tried to help him, and he eventually came back and said, it was a big mistake to use glandulars, and I said, yes, it was, and it still is.